Hello everyone. In last video we discussed about how to add a room tax and how to calculate area. In today's video we will be discussing about how to make glazings. What is glazing? Glazing is nothing but how to add glass panels in front of your buildings. So with respect to your previous sample project, so I'm just taking the same plan. So over here I'm just going to modify certain walls and I'm going to add some glazing panels. So how to do that glazing panel? So let's see in detail. So coming to this particular wall section, so let me delete this window. I'm just going to delete this window and I'm just going to make some movement in these two walls, so that I'm just going to make some corner wall as glazings. So once you make some correction like this, now go for wall architecture and then go to the properties, scroll it down. You see different types of walls, that is called curtain walls. So over here the first variety, that is empty and exterior glazing, is simple. It's basically a plain glass panels. So you can add the glass panels and you can fix it on the walls. The third part is called storefront. What is called storefront is basically when you go for some storerooms, like kind of car showrooms or any kind of warehouses or any supermarkets. You see some front side glass panels will be there, like IT corridor buildings. So you see some number of glass panels will be there with aluminum beadings. So that is called storefront basically. So let me try with storefront. I'll show you a demo here. So go for storefront and how to add a curve. So you can use any one of this option, like a start end radius, or you can use arc method. So I'm just going to use some fillet arc over here, taking starting point and fill ending point. So now it takes some automatic radius. So if you're going with some radius value, so fixed radius, then the curve will be much better. So go with this, go for fixed radius. You can keep some 5 feet, the units are in 5 feet. So I'm just going with the radius, select this starting point and end point. Now you get this wall. So this window is now overlapping with this window also, right? So better you can delete this. Yeah, now it will be much better. So we have created a kind of curve, that is glass panels. Now when you go and see in 3D, it looks like this. So it looks like this. Now what is called mullions? So over here you can see some kind of mullions. So the mullions is nothing but the horizontal frames and vertical frames. How many mullions you are going to add? You can add for the walls. So go for this particular wall and you can edit this wall as per the spacing or fixed numbers. So if you change the spacing, I'm going to give 1.5. Over here I'm going to take it as 2. So it's fixed distance, that is vertical grid. How many vertical grids you want with a particular spacing? 1.5 feet, that is you're going to keep 1 feet 5 inches, that you're going to keep in vertical part, or in horizontal grids, how you're going to keep. So 2 feet is a horizontal grids. So when you click OK, now it has been changed. Now you can see the particular shape. So it has been clearly created the vertical walls. Now you want to add a mullions. So what is basically mullions? So mullions is nothing but the frame. So when you go for the frames, so you can also edit this mullions. What is the thickness of frame you need? So you can go for the dimensions. So you can reduce the sizes of part. And what is the beading? That is the aluminum beading which you are going to provide for that particular buildings. So you can change the thickness, how much dimensions you need. You can give for 0.05 and again 0.05 you can give. Click OK. Now you need to just select only the frames. So I'm just selecting one by one. So now you can see on the screen the frame gets selected and the beadings will be inserted, right? So very easy to do it. And the last one. Okay, so this way we can create it. Now if you see in 3D, you can see how clearly it is made it. So this is called your mullions. So we can create in front of your house or corner walls, you want some glazings, then we can create some kind of glazings. Now, but over here there is a part, that is your floor slab and roof slab. So the floor slab is extra over here that you want to trim again. So you want to make the floor slab according to the window shape, you can do that also. So for doing that, you need to go to the level. Now go and select the floor slab. So come out of the mullions. Now select the floor slab. Once you select the floor slab, you also have an option called edit boundary. Select on edit boundary. Select this part. keep it near, just small gap between it. And similarly here you can also give some provisions. Right, now you go for arc, so you can use a fillet, select this point as well as this point, then connect these two walls with the same 5 meter radius. Right, so now you can connect it. Now you go and see it. So the framing will be fixed in the floor. So we can make this correction with the exact gap, how much gap is required between the building, the window frame as well as the slabs, so that the gap will be uniform over here. Right, so this way we can edit this part. So how much radius you want, you can edit it. So it's up to the user. Next, similarly for the roof, so when you go for roof, you want to do for roofs also, then you need to select this part, again edit boundaries. Over here also you need to go to level 1, then you can edit this roof slab boundaries also. So in similar manner you can move this also over here. So accurate measurement is required. Simply I'm just right now I'm doing for practice. So when you do with accurate measurements, then exactly you can do it. The same way fillet I'm taking, starting and end. So we want to keep the radius, done, finish the roof. Now go and check in 3D. The roof is also cutted and trimmed as per the requirements. So I hope this is clear to you, how to add a mullions and a storefront in your front of the building. The same way we can also do an alternative way. So how to do it in alternative way in very fast. So for that, now I'm just going to take an inside part. So basically I'm creating a normal brick wall. I'm just going to create a normal brick wall. So I'm just going to create a normal brick wall, and then I'm going to add some arc. So I'm just going to create some, I'm just going to take arc. Okay, or you can go for fillet again. Okay. Now you can see this wall, just you can select this wall, and then also you can go and change it to storefront. Now this way also you can do it in faster way. So these are the things we can do it in alternative method. So you can select this all, you can select all this, and you can add mullions. So all this will be added. So these are the way we can also add for alternative ways. So this is highly used in IT sector. When you go for some IT buildings, you can see number of mullions will be there. So these are the things. So I hope you understand what is the meaning of storefront and glazings, and also you be aware about what is called mullions. The same way we can create a curtain system. So we are making manually, then we can create some curtain systems in the walls, then we can add a mullions. The number of mullions you want to add, you can adjust the grids here. Okay, so further that what you want to know is, let's go back. So now next you want to know about your wall sweep and wall reveal. So there is one more option called wall sweep and wall reveal. What is this wall sweep and wall reveal? It's nothing but a kind of groove and extension between walls. To understand this, I'm just again taking a wall. I'm just showing a demonstration here. You can go for a small wall. Now in this wall you want to take some horizontal groove. So groove is some kind of horizontal grooves you want to take in part, or vertical groove, that is called a small cutting you want to make it in wall. So in such way we can go for sweep or reveal. So see the sweep, how it is going to work. So horizontal sweep you need, or vertical sweep. So when you select this vertical sweep, you can see this thickness. So select this wall, just like a projection. You can see some kind of column, but it is not a column, it's just a kind of architectural or aesthetical appearance. We are giving some projection for the walls. So we can add with certain kind of sweeps. So how many sweeps you can add, you can go for it. So we can go for editing, and you can change the size, and also setback and spacing you can do. Materials also you can change it here. So in corners you want cornice the part, you can make it some kind of finishings. So you can add like this for walls. The same way for vertical case, go for sweep, horizontal, save. You can add it. So go for horizontal. So this way you can add a horizontal sweep. And next, in order to understand, let's go back. Revels. So what is called revel? It's a groove cutting. So let's make a wall again. Okay, so now in this wall I'm just going to make some groove. So go for revel. Again, horizontal revels you need. You can go for here, select this portion and make it. Now if you see here, you have a small groove cuttings. So any kind of architectural features or any wires, or you want to take it, or any kind of electrical boards you want to make, then we can take this part of revels. So this is used in kind of detailing work. So you can make some groove here. So this is what your wall revel. So what is called wall by face? So wall by face is nothing but you want to draw some shape. So you want to make some particular shape. So automatically the wall can be created as per the requirement of shape. So this is called wall by shape, right? So that's it all about your walls, how to add a wall by face, sweep and revel, and also about the storefront. What is the meaning of storefront we have discussed. Next part which you want to understand is all about your wall openings. So you want to make some wall opening or kind of small shaft kind of things in roof, then how to do it. So let's start with wall opening. So I want to make some wall opening over here. So go for walls. Here is a wall opening. You can select the wall and you can make some wall openings in this portion as per the required size, and then you can press it. Now these are used in kitchen and dining hall. Between the walls, between a partition wall between kitchen and dining hall, you want to make some wall openings, then we can go for it. Or you have some kind of compound wall decorations. So you have some kind of compound wall decorations, then you can go for model. You can create some shape on this particular wall, but for this we need to make a work plane settings. So then you need to make a work plane settings, and then you can draw the wall cuttings here. So that will be done in cut geometry part. Okay, so that's the option here. It's called wall opening. Now coming to shaft by face, how to do it. So shaft is basically used for floor slabs. So when you have some roof and there you want to create some opening, so that is called shaft. So I'm going to create some opening on the roof. So just putting here a rectangle box and then you're pressing it. Okay, so here is the opening is already done. So when you go and see, you can see some openings here. So this is called your opening. So sorry, I just made it wrong. So keep it in plan. So keep it in plan view. Now you can go for shaft opening. So which level you need. So you want to make a cutting. So make a opening. You can use rectangle. Okay. So once you make this cutting, then select this portion, base constraint, and what level you want to constrain. So you want to connect for unconnected length. So it will be open for from base to top level. So now click finish open. Now you can go and see in 3D. Now you can see on the rooftop you get an opening. So this kind of openings is provided when you provide staircase. So especially when you provide staircase, then we can go for this kind of shaft opening in the building, or some kind of ventilations you want to create, then you can go for it. So this is all about your shaft and walls and vertical part. And dormer is nothing but when you have some inclined roof, over there you want to create some sloped windows, then we can create dormer. I'll explain you that also in upcoming videos. Further that, what you want to know is let's go for your railings. So what is called a railing? So railing is basically a boundary protection or kind of handrails which you provide basically in staircase. So here is the railing. So click on the railing and select by path. So in order to know this, keep it in plan view, so that will be much better. So right now I'm going to draw the railing on this rooftop. So level 1, so we are in the, this is roof is drawn in the level 1. So go to level 1, and over here I'm going to draw the sketch path. So take a line, and over here in the center point I'm just going to draw the handrail. So you can adjust this height and offset, so it should be a connected path. So just connect this, and similarly I'm just going to connect from here, again from here to here. So if you're connecting like this, so now you can see the handrail portion is drawn on the top side of your roof. I hope this is clear. You can adjust the height of this handrail by selecting this. You can adjust the height, how much height you need you can identify, or you can go for the edit. Here is also option how much offset height you need. So it is 3 feet near about. So we can adjust this height as 2.5. You can give it apply, so it will adjust to about 2.5. The remaining portion you want to draw some wall, then you can go again. Now take normal wall, brick wall I'm going to take. So this is also I'm going for unconnected height. So I'm just going to take 2.5. so draw the wall from here. So you can also pick line, alternatively you can draw with pick line options. For this again you need to draw a curve, right? Now see in 3D you have drawn the parapet wall. So this we call it as a parapet wall. So 3 feet we can draw. So right now I'm taking 2.5. so this way we can draw it. But again here is a problem, that is the wall slab and your wall is overlapping. So we need to take care of this offset, so base offset. So slab thickness should be detected from this point. So because your wall is overlapping on the slab, so this should not be happen. So the wall should be exactly detecting your base offset. So you should take care of the base offset, how much thickness your slab. So example, if this slab thickness I guess near about 125 mm, so we need to take the offset. So go for this and go for base offset 125. Sorry, this is in part of it. Just keep it in elevation view, then it is easy for us. Now you can select this, you can take the base offset, so in this way we can adjust your base offset. You can reduce till, you can go for 0.150, apply. Yes, now you can see a little bit adjustment. So these are, we can adjust your offsets also. So this is all about. The next part which you want to know is all about your staircase. So how to draw staircase in Revit. So go for level 1. So here I am going to draw some staircase. So go for staircase. So before drawing staircase, you should be aware about what is meant by rise and thread. So you need to calculate what is the actual requirement of staircase. So how much area you are going to make it, and different types of staircases are there: straight and circular straight and curves and spirals, and L-shaped staircases are available. So basically we take a straight staircase. Once you take a staircase and you have to edit what is the rise and threads. So you want to calculate the rise and threads, you can keep it in mm, and this is in inches. So we can adjust this rise and thread. So go for it. So I'm just going to draw here. Once you start drawing, automatically you can see at the bottom 6 risers is created. So you can see the count of the risers. So 12 risers, how many is remaining? So 5 is remaining, 12 risers is created. So we want to create some landing portion. So create a landing portion and then you can connect your staircase. Now once you connect it, it's failed to generate automatic landing because we have less space, because we have drawn in less space. So let's go for a new space. Over here I'm just going to draw and then I'm going to take a turn. Now click OK. Now you have created this part, but again there is an issue. The staircase have some less spacing again for turnings. So what you can do here, you can make the staircase and properly just go for it. Stairs, keep a spacing, and then go for your part. Okay, now you can see proper spacing. Click apply. Now you can see this staircase is available over here, but I want to replicate the staircase in the next level also, right? So what you can do, just select the staircase. You can edit the staircase for selected levels. So go for level 2, then click apply. So the staircase will be selected in the repeated levels. So we can create in simple manner rather than copying and pasting. Select the level and then give your staircase. So this will be helpful for you to make your work simple. So this way the staircase will be created. So in next project I will show you how to create properly with the models and shaft opening. So then you will be understanding this part. Okay, that's all about today. So I hope you understand how to add a main thing is Mullions and curtain systems and handrail systems, and also about your openings, wall openings part. So in next video we'll be discussing more detail about your staircase and ramp, how to draw a ramp and how to edit your ramps and staircase, and also in detailing with your raft systems. So that's shaft systems opening. So I hope this video added you today. Meet you in next video. Thank you for watching.